game. That was a bullshit game.
He was like, I know you ain't like that.
Cause the nigga was garbage, bro.
Yeah, bro. He was like, man, he keep getting petty, too. He was going
What I said?
He was like, man, he keep getting petty stuff.
Thought he was. He was doing little knick-knack shit. Anything he had to do to win, bro.
Why you put this on here where a nigga beat you? But you broadcast, you don't know how it's gonna turn.
It's gonna be live, yeah.
Okay.
Rich, he should be on this.
All right, love you, nigga.
He is a character.
You don't be drinking any beer. That's the tough part.
He's going to say what comes to his mind. He's going to shoot you straight. And I think people respect that by him.
No matter what you're doing, it's better than my vacation, right? But I'm cruising the Baltic with my in-laws. So...
He's not for everyone.
I don't want to talk about Rick's run. I can't. You don't have something nice to say.
You got some money?
Everybody loves Rick's run comes to New York and he's still winning right away.
I mean, I think I got some money in my account. You would have to go get out the bank.
And then you start to
I
lose.
get paid Friday.
I get paid Friday too.
I got a nice check coming.
His players love it. He knew when to keep it live. He knew when to get serious.
Let's make sure we play like the New York Jets. Do we understand what I want to see tomorrow? Let's go to eat a damn snack.
Blanda takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Downfield. Bubba's got him.
I didn't want to draft him.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in
Fuck, where my food?
at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Well, a 2-1 team set to square off and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
She ain't got to work tomorrow? You restless?
No, he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He's on his 10th.
He was terrific.
I need to catch up on
He was just one of those
I slept all of that.
Police Academy meeting. I was never surprised.
You could
First carry for Daniel Pumphrey.
cut it off.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Talking about that.
Leading rushers in the league. Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They go play action here on first down. Going from Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, come back on their heels.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
They say it was the best we ever had. Do you understand? Wherever I set my foot in the sand, I go footprint.
On second and 10, it's Stick. And he fires home. Intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a second and 9. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Is,
so as they said, first and 10 now from the 33. This is Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
he seemed to be
Well,
like
it shows you
the
right there.
person
He
I
can do
always
more than just
associate
cover in the
as, like,
secondary from that
serious
free
and
safety
very
position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safety. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we
and then
just
all
saw?
of a sudden,
Pretty
Jack
nice.
Lambert picks him up, throws him to the ground, wants him out of the game for taunting Ridgerella, right?
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
He goes insane.
A shotgun snap for Donald. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it was just for who's the biggest, the baddest, and the toughest. Bo was.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
But it was the baseball with the KC Royals, and he lived up to the hype.
Especially when he was with the Raiders back when he checked the ball.
Back to the ground with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners. Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary. That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He's trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, you feel like you needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Coach McKay.
They'll throw on 2nd down instead. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and show it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They run with Humphrey.
You know, somebody said, we thank you for team's execution.
About
So I
2
think that's a good
yards shy of
idea.
the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. But on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Mark Gastineau, number 99. Was a freak athlete. Held this
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On first down, they go with Dixon. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
The only thing about
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Something like this is bound to happen. You knew it had to happen.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action, it's Stick. Got an open man, it's Rattler. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
The kind of guy that showed up in magazines was dating actresses. He was a bigger-than-life character long before you had Deion Sanders and all sorts of big personalities. And it's very memorable for a lot of people.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Look at this little thing. What's this little pinky?
Oh my God.
Did you see that little son of a gun?
Well, what's it doing?
That's it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
With Chuck Van Aaron, because everybody recognized him. And they'll all say, hey, Chuck, tell me about the time you laid out Frank Gifford. Tell me this.
They'll go
I'm
action
sorry.
on 2nd down.
All right, here's how.
They'll pitch it back. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And I remember one time he said,
on the run, it's Pumphrey. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
it still smelled different, right?
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
You know, I wanted to go into acting.
Tom, ever since I've known you, you've always been very low-key, very cool, very laid back. Are you really serious about all this Hollywood stuff?
Oh, no, Jane, it's man. Anytime you were bored, you found something.
And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed on, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
I'm standing up on the goalpost with orange press after this game. I'm over here. Now you get it. I'm celebrating. You go over here.
3-1 tackle that couldn't do a whole lot else. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
I was terrified.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Nasty line.
It's time for the tailback. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And now look at him go. He's at the 50.
There's the legendary
Get
game.
this back across the midfield. Straight down to the 47-yard line. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football,
Legendary lineman who scares everyone. And then watching the Super Bowl,
locks it and the rumbling,
and there's a
you can feel
commercial.
it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
First time in my life,
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. That one complete to Elliott. Call it a pickup of 7,
I can do
and they're going to
2
face a
hours on
third
Terry
down.
Bradshaw. What makes him
Everyone's
great?
got to be able to catch the
I
football.
think he's
Doesn't
a
matter what
giving,
position you
big
play.
personality
If you're
that
on
wants
offense,
everybody
no
around
way a
him
ball
to be
may come
great.
your way.
And he's
A
willing to
good
be
chance. This is 4-down territory for not able to convert. Right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Darnold there to throw.
Terry Bradshaw has an amazing sense of humor. You can judge someone's character
And he
by
is
their
out
sense
of
of
bounds
humor.
right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that can spark a big burst right here.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
You lose with him, but you can't win without him. It's proved to be very true.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are the champions for the 4th
Again, Darnold looking
in
end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 2nd down, Elliott slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
I can get no love, Jack. Come on, Steve, y'all.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught.
You would hear him
It's
talking
Cooper
through
for the
things.
Cowboy
He's
touchdown.
conversating with the offensive line, and our guys are not paying attention.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. And now this is intercepted.
Man, this is... Oh, shit. Huh?
Anthony Brown.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in
Nigga
the
not
first
even
half, we just
fucking
look at the
good.
offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Cooper's got it. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They start on the ground with Pumphrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Stick back to pass. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he...
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A first down carry by Elliott. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down and 4, Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
From year to year, game to game, he's just gotten better and better.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now it's Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They begin the drive with Pumphrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive? He's got him in. Complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now, let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Now.
first and 10. Stick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carter. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Ball out. Slam. Check 43. Hey, Alpha. Big grip.
Here's Stick on first and 10. And that is incomplete.
Fucking quarterback sucks, man.
Strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on second and 10. Stick. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 21 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Darnold on 1st down. Past the 20. Caught here by Bell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play. Darnold now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Darnold from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 2 there on the dump-off. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a touchdown. Yeah, you know it's a touchdown, right? And you said you wanted to walk in. Run in. Okay? Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're going to go play action now with Stick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw is Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Hey, Orbit. Let's go, fellas. Let's go put it on the board, all right? Mike spot forward, Mike spot forward. Mike spot forward.
Bring it, go. On 2nd and 9. Stiff. He'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they try the right side here. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll run again with Pumphrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz good on the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Play action. It's Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. David Onyemata make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has an alter when he does.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Check. Check. Big dad. Come. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey, and he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Again, it's Pumphrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because, you know, it's a heavy conversation right here. Because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Darnold now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Elliott. Oh, what a juke into space. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one short.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stick. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A shotgun throw for Stick. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold shakes off the sag. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Bravo!
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Super Bowl 43. Russell from the 4-yard line. Straight up the middle. And the Raptors will sink his nose through.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Marr able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
He's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
There's been averaging better than 10 wins per season over the last 5.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Second back gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And I think that's a play that Ben Roethlisberger needed in the play that line towards him.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And then get line forward up there quick. He looks like he's running flying to me.
Throwing on second and long. Stick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Here's Stick looking to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
It's close to the first down, but they had something that's Wilson. And you see a lot of him, the strong safety, the senior partner in terms of longevity with Arizona.
On fourth down, here's Stick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked.